Testing? Testing. Oh, working. I'm just very. The stream is very far behind for me. Let me just double check again. Okay, so it's working. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the UFRL Formula One Racing League. I'm your host, Jay Parkour. Yes, I have been missing for a while. I am back for today. But as you can tell, I'm very, very ill, so my apologies on possibly the terrible commentary today. We are at Portugal for the Tier 3 race of the 7th round, I believe, of the season. We've got a short qualifying ahead, 33 laps, should be a dry one, and I haven't seen Portugal actually be racing this game, so it could be an interesting one. I'm not so sure how it's going to go. But welcome in, everyone. We should be getting going pretty much right now. I do apologise for any of my illness interrupting the actual commentary. I just have not. It's not been the time for me. I can't lie. Okay, yeah, it's definitely working. I just have to keep checking that my mic's actually working because it is my McDonald's mic, as it's been named. So just gotta be careful on that one. Um, Here we go. Yes, we're getting into the race now. Here we go. Let's see how this goes for everyone. Oh, it's been a while since I've commentated. Might be a little bit rusty. Might just have to just. It might be terrible today. Who knows? I'm just covering, but what can I say? Life has been absolutely hectic recently, but I am back for today. The energy is going to be good, and we're going to have a lot to talk about, especially for the Tier 3. Now, I actually don't know about the Tier 3 standings. As you can tell, I've not been keeping up, so let me have a look at the Tier 3 standings right now. Yeah, we're on race 7. So, Sainzy is leading the way, but only by 4 points ahead of J. Jardine in the Red Bull. Shazam in the Ferrari, 15 points behind them. It's actually a close fight between the majority of the drivers. A lot of people getting wins, different like winners and third places, different podium finishes. Like it's been very wacky's not the word. Competitive, that's the word for it. I will turn on the mini map, I guess. I will have a celebrity on just for this, just for qualifying. So who's the first one out? Godzilla PJ. I've never actually seen. Alright, I don't believe I've seen Godzilla race. So we'll see what the racing is like from these drivers in in this race. My apologies again. You can tell I'm just not feeling it today. But what can I say? Living down London has its stuff to be dealing with. But yeah, it's been a while since I've actually commentated, so I've got to try and figure out what the hell I'm supposed to be saying again. I'm sure I'll figure out at some point. But here we go. Going to the third sector. Looks like the majority, almost half the drivers are out right now. Trying to get all their laps in. Short qualifying, obviously. So we have a tiny while to go through. So just got to keep an eye on all the drivers here. Make sure we just keep on top of who's doing what laps. Oh my god, Jesus Christ. Anyways, here we go. The Haas, sorry. Jesus. The Haas driver starting his lap round, opening the DRS and getting going. Let's see how he's able to do. On here, who goes through the first sector. You try to carry as much speed, I remember that from Portugal, as through these corners as possible. Try not to brake as much. Going into this hard braking zone and then making sure not to slip and slide as you go up the hill to the DRS zone and open it up then this is your first sector. The 23 flat for his first sector. However, drivers are starting to go behind them, so we will see how that's going for the other drivers. Now going through the second sector, try and get up this hill. This hill was notorious in the last game for having drivers lose their balance, and I believe that's what we just saw there. I think the lifting off that we had just seen from that Haas driver was him actually flying through. Now you try and carry much speed through there without going over the track limit. He has managed to not invalidate that though, so he wasn't going as fast as possible. However, you try and take this third sector. Yeah, he's a little half spin. That half spin is going to cost him time, unfortunately. But here we go. Try to get on the power as early as possible here and just go flat to the floor now, up the line. Try and get the best time possible. What is it going to be? Here we go, through there, up to the DRS line. What's it going to be? 121.3. Then what is the Red Bull behind them going to do? Where is the Red Bull? There is the Red Bull Iron Batman, 119.6. Very, very good last time. Then the half of SR Racing goes even faster, and then Instinct comes across the line in third with a 120.1. Then there's a McLaren of DD Friend starting his lap. Then the Aston Martin of Late Bloomer is going through and finishing his lap now. DD Friend, I'm so sorry. Okay, oh my god! 118.4, 6 times faster than it racing. Yeah, am I? The next Red Bull McQueen is on and out last, so don't worry, he is not crossing the line. Next one is going to be 50 Jet. Is 50 Jet going to be able to get across the line and beat his teammate potentially? We will have to see. Going up to here, TBDRS only without a fuel. And 5 tenths down on his teammate, but takes P2 ahead of the Haas driver, my apologies. The McLaren hasn't validated. The Ferrari is trying to go even faster. Where now? Glue. Oh, Sainzy. Sorry, Sainzy was an excellent cross line. He was running faster. 118.3. And now the Haas driver SR Racing is going again. Are you just saving fuel to try and go again? Instinct doing his usual motor max for 5 times faster, 119.5. Mr. Piggy is on his lap right now. We'll have a look at the McLaren and DD Friend who hasn't validated, so he will be going again now. Then who will be the next one across the line then? Shazam looks like he's going to be the next one across the line. Can't hear me properly, of course we can't, so I've got to try and hold my McDonald's microphone to my mouth. That is absolutely fine, don't worry. Here we go, across the line, P7 for Shazam, 119.8, a very decent lap time for him. Mr. Piggy now trying to get in a better lap than that. What can he do? And it is a 118.2, goes a tenth faster than Sainzy, and he is now on temporary pole position. Jesus Christ, what is that called? It's not temporary pole position, I can't remember. Provisional pole position, there we go. You can tell I'm getting them back into things. Here we go, next one across the line, Glue, I believe it is. Yes, he is. Here we go, what is it going to be for him? 120 flat, but he hasn't used any ERS. So it's very strange from him there. Let's have a look. Instinct, is he going again? He's going fast on this lap, but he's only starting his ERS now. So, and then SR Racing hasn't used any ERS that lap. Okay, Shazam he's not improving, so you don't think he's the next one across the line. Privilege is starting his lap. DD Friend is on a lap right now, 52.5, and that's like McDonald's. Yeah, pretty please. I would love a new microphone for Christmas. Here we go up to the line, and he goes fastest with a 118 flat. Wow, DD Friend absolutely smashing it there, and goes provisional pole position. It's very tight between the top 4 right now, especially. So we'll just see what everybody else is deciding to put their laps in. Privilege is the next one, I believe, to put in their lap. I'll see if anything on the board changes, but I don't believe anything is going to change, so we'll just keep on board. Glue is improving. Glue is improving with no ERS burning that lap. Unless it's a visual glitch, but he hasn't burned any ERS that lap. So Let's have a look. He does go faster. P7, 119 flat with that one. Shazam. Priv Widget is trying to go faster right now. Or he's trying to get a lap in, sorry. To just get a time on the board. What is it going to be? He's sliding a little bit through there. Here he goes. Up to... No, he pits. He pits. So that lap obviously wasn't good enough for him. So he is pitting now. Instinct. Going for another lap. Oh no, he's just done a lap. And he's in P5 118.5. Very, very decent from him. SR Racing is trying to improve on his lap time here. On potentially his final run, he has set a purple first sector. So he could potentially improve here. Let's see where he is able to go. I see Ferrari going across there. Might be Shazam. It is Shazam and he goes up P9 119.1. Let's have a look. Is Glue the one trying to cross the line? He's invalidated. So it will not be him. I'm Batman is invalidated. The AlphaTauri of Pops Kong is on an outlap. And the Heart of SR Racing is who we were on board with. He is going purple in the second sector. 6/10 up on his time right now. He needs to find 4/10 in this last sector to be able to have a chance at provisional pole position. Here we go. Coming through the final ones, trying to get out the power nice early, using all the battery right up to the line, finishing off. What is he going to get? Opening the DRS. And across the line he goes. He goes second. He's only 600ths off, but he goes second. Very decent go from him. VFX Instinct. Ran out of fuel there. He is now going to be pitting to be able to start 6 laps. Oh. I did. I'm so sorry for yawning so much. Here we go. Up, across, into the final bit. He scores P10. Jay Francis P10, 119.4. Then there's Aston Martin of Lib Bloom across the line. 118.4 as well. Yeah, 119.4 for Jay Francis, 118.4 for Lib Bloomer. So Lib Bloomer goes P5. And Batman is improving on his time as well. Let's see if he can get much time. Trying to get a nice little exit here. See if he can get any more time. Don't slide through this corner as much as possible. Keep the foot flat to the floor. Then going ahead across the line. It is P8 with a 119 flat. And then there's a Williams of Glue that goes ahead and with the 119 flat as well. But just a little bit faster. Then the Heart of Godzilla is starting a lap right now. AlphaTauri Popscong is coming through, trying to get a good time on the board. Up, across the arch, up to the line. It is 30 for the 120.1. He has to, but he did invalidate that lap, as you can tell, because it did not go on his. Oh, there's a spin from Godzilla there, trying to improve on his time. Potentially might be a pit there. Oh, I'm so sorry, everyone. 50 gen. Lip Bloomer is across the line. He improves from P5 to P2 with a 118 flat. Only 2,000s off of DD Friend. That is so unfortunate for him. But you might have to pit to be able to go again, see if he can go faster. DD Friend is on that lap, so he is going to try and improve right now. Let's see if he can. So who is the next one across the line? Mr. Piggy. Sorry, Glue was P4 then. He was the one going across the line. And he got a 118.1. Mr. Piggy is trying to improve on his time though. AlphaTauri and Popscog, let's see. He's going across the line now. We're going to get 119.3. Goes P12 just ahead of Godzilla. Godzilla across the line now. And does not improve. So he's using this run now to try and get a time in. Priv Widget coming up the hill, going across the line. He is going to try and improve his position to P12, just behind his teammate with a 119.2. And then Jay Francis is into the pits. Blue, I presume, is going to go into the pits. He hasn't validated. Mr. Piggy is improving on his time, though. Let's see, up to the line. What's it going to be? He goes pole position, provisional pole position, by 0.2 of a second, 117.8. And that is a really good time for him. DD Friend is not improving on this lap, and he is pitting he has seen that and he has pitted probably for new tyres, and he's probably wanting them new tyres to try and just stay a little bit ahead to get as much chance as possible to reclaim those 210s taken away from him. And Glue is also into the pits. I believe Popsky will also be into the pits. And the House of Godzilla is most likely also going into the pits now, I believe so. He is using ERS, but is that him trying to improve, or is that him about to head into the pit? That is him improving. What is he going to improve to? He goes a second faster, but stays 14th at 120.3. He might have to try and race around to the pits now, potentially, to get these laps in. Privilege is trying to go faster now, and he does, but not by much, and stays in P12. The Red Bull of, who is it, Mr. Piggy, has come back around now, and is entering the pits to probably put fresh tyres on. However, VFX Instinct, Purple in the second sector, is now going through the final sector. Let's see what his time is going to be. Going through. Here we go, up the arch. What is it going to be? Up to the line, 117.869. And he goes second, and it's only 100th off a provisional pole position. That is going to be frustrating. And he has to try and race back to the pits now, get a fresh set on, and go again one more time. The next driver to be improving will not be these drivers, as they do not have enough ERS and have invalidated. So that is all the drivers done. However, next one on Outlaw. It's the next one on Lap. Let's see what he can do. And here he goes, starting his lap. Let's see if he can improve any more to try and improve his position. And he has backed out because he has invalidated. Sorry, I didn't comment on that as quick as he has a 1 2. Jay Francis in the Williams is starting. Is he starting a lap now? He's not burning the ERS. So he's potentially just waiting for the last minute to go. Make sure the track is properly rubbed in. Yeah, he's not improving there. But we will stay on board with him right now. Blue is going to be the next one starting, and he says he was at 8 and sub on his outlap. So does that mean he can go faster? We're definitely going to have to see, because he's not burning the ERS right now. I think he's using this as a warm-up lap, and then he's going to be at burn ERS next lap. Yes, because he's 5 tenths down his time right now. Sainsy, is he able to improve on the first section? No, he's 1.3 off because they are not starting on that till now. Jay Francis, up to the line. Is he able to improve anything? We will see. He is not. He is going again though. He's reached out to Barry and he's now going again. Let us look. There is a Red Bull of Iron Batman crossing the line, starting his lap. So who will actually be the next one across the line? Validated has Glue. So Sainsy is going to be the next one trying to cross the line. Let's see. He isn't very ERS though. So he's backed out. He's backed out to get a good run on this. Here comes. Sorry, my apologies. Yes, essentially it's starting now. Most people will be starting all their laps now. So it is going to be hard for me to concentrate and riddle these offers, but I will try my absolute best to try and get them riddled off here, so you can know who has switch rare. Currently, Mr. Piggy's in P1, Instinct P2, P3 is DD Friend, Lip Balloons P4, the House of Etheris in P5, Glue P6, ID P7, J Francis P8. Trying to look where people are right now is hard to actually discern. I am Batman improving by 6/10. Let's see where he is able to score. Use all of his ERS up to the line. P8 with 118.4. Who is going to be the next one across the line? Looks like it's Aston Martin. Late Bloomer goes P2. Oh, just a tiny bit faster than Instinct, and that is qualifying over. Let's see what times these people go in. SRS is improving by 3/10. This could mean provisional pole position for him if he's able to put this lap time in solidly. And it is, and he was improving by 6/10, 117.4. Very well done to him. And you can tell I'm currently losing my voice right now, so this is not good. Miss Sainzy up to P2, 117.7. That would have been pole position if it weren't for the Haas driver. This is very close between all these drivers here. Up to the line, go to 5th gen, only P9. Then the next driver, DD Friend, has invalidated. Oh no, and he was looking set for a pole position. Shazam has finished in P8. Glue is improving, but not by much. So he will go P6 though, ahead of DD Friend. Then a Haas of Godzilla. Next one finishes P14. Red Bull. Mr. Piggy takes the pole position back. 700 faster. Instinct stays where he is in P5. And then 5th gen. I'm Batman's pitted. He's not able to improve on that lap. So the final lap comes down to J Francis, who is not improving, and Late Bloomer, who has also not improved, and that is your qualifying over. Mr. Piggy is total pole position, but not by much from SR Racing. Sainzy is finished in P3. Then P4 goes Late Bloomer. P5 is Instinct. P6 is Glue. P7 is DD Friend. P8 which is P8. P9 is Shazam. I'm Batman's P10. P11 is 50 Gen. J Friend's P12. Popcorn P13. And P4 is Godzilla. We should have a 5-minute break after this, and then we should get going. Thank you so much. I'm going to have to take some. Oh my god. I forgot there's no formation lap on, so here we go. We have 5 red lights, and away we go racing. Mr. Piggy is in the lead right now, but has the horse got a good start? It looks like the horse is. He's on the inside, and he takes the lead. There's a little bump there. There's bumps going all around, but the horse driver has taken the lead of the race as there is a horse and there is a Red Bull at the back. Horse and Red Bull front contact, horse and a Red Bull at the back with contact between each other. That is unfortunate, but the SR Racing has taken the start. Mr. Piggy trying to get it back now, P2. And we'll try and get the details up, position change. There we go, don't need to elaborate on. There we go. Here we go. SR Racing opposite Sanji managed to maintain P3. Instinct is still in P4. Looks like only people have gained a couple of positions. Batman's down 3 positions though. After that start. I'm so sorry for the noises. I am trying to sort this out. As 50 Gent is going for a move on the Ferrari driver and has got the move done. Is the Ferrari driver going to try and fight it back? He is not. He is going to try and keep that position. Now, SR Racing is going to try and pull away, but Mr. Piggy is going to try and keep him in as much as possible, as Sainty is already starting to fall back from the other drivers. But looks like Mr. Piggy is falling back from the horse driver already. Let's hope he doesn't stay outside of a second for the entire race, because he has got to get in that DRS zone if he wants a chance to be able to pass him, because there's not many overtaking opportunities around Portugal without the DRS. Here we go. Sainzy is having to try and defend his position right now, as a couple of drivers are starting to get a bit racy. Here we go. DD Friend is right on the back of the Mercedes of VFX Instinct. Has he got enough drive? He's trying to use that ERS to get enough drive. Is he going to go for the dive bomb here? No, he thinks better of it. However, there is... Was there a dive bomb? No, there wasn't. There was a yellow flag though. That's what I was trying to say it on. As the horse has pulled into the pits, probably for a change of wing. That is very unfortunate for the other horse driver today. However, his teammate is currently leading the race and pulled away by 2 seconds. It's very well done to him. That's a possible strategy. However, don't look at that, because, like, when do they ever correlate? Here we go. Sainty is trying to catch up to Mr. Piggy right now, as Mr. Piggy is just fallen flat away from SR Racing right now. SR Racing is absolutely pulling away, and he might have burned a lot of ERS to be able to get that. But he has pulled away outside of a second. Now look at the overspeed that Sainzy, that Alpine, has on Mr. Piggy. Why does he have so much overspeed compared to the driver? We have no idea, but he's got the move cleanly done, and DRS is now enabled, and he's ahead way before that corner. And now Late Bloomer in that Aston Martin is going to try and have something to say about that Red Bull. Is he going to look at the inside? He's not on this strip. However, these 3 all have DRS. Except, sorry, not the Alpine doesn't, but these 2 have a DRS, and I'm Batman 3-second penalty for multiple warnings. Mr. Piggy is also extended track limits there, so potentially that might be someone to him. Lib Bloomer trying to just have a look, just see where if he can get an overtake. 5th chair that's up 4 position right now, and little Pops Cog, who was trying to go with the move on Prince Witcher. There was a little bit of tire banging there, and has got the car unsettled. He's going to try and get a little bit of concentration back under there to see if he can get this done. Anyways, here we go. Late Bloomer trying to chase after Mr. Piggy. VFX Instinct trying to get back within the second of the drivers ahead to see if he can pull that train along to keep these battles alive. Everybody is around 9 seconds ahead of each other. SR Racing absolutely smashed it though. He is on the soft tyres, however, as well. So potentially with how quick they burn out, potentially these might start catching back up soon. But he's used his soft tyres and ERS well to be able to pull away from all the other drivers. Let's see if he's able to just maintain that as well. Sorry, I love the word as well. As Late Bloomer is looking for the move on Mr. Piggy. He's able to go up the inside Red Bull. No, he thinks better of it. He's going to try and have a look up the next stage probably, because that Red Bull is still getting DRS off of the Alpine. Is he able to get the run out of here to try and attack that Red Bull? Looks like the Red Bull has a good exit and a half spin that almost ends him in the wall, but luckily doesn't. His race can continue on. However, he's going to be falling way down the order there. And that's so unfortunate for that Aston Martin driver of a Late Bloomer. Let's see if he's able to pull anything back now. This is a comeback recovery drive for him. 5th Gent now is up 5 positions. Prince is up 1 due to that spin. some drive. DD Friend is up 3 positions now. Let's see if he's able to chase after the drivers up ahead. VFX Instinct is trying to just hold on to the McLaren driver right now to see if they can get any closer. 4.1 seconds now is the gap from the leader to the next set of drivers. However, is that gap going to keep maintaining, or is it going to keep extending? It just extends with every corner. It keeps going up, so potentially Godzilla now with a 30-second time penalty. 2 drivers at the back with the 3-second time penalties. That is so unfortunate for them. Let's hope that they can pull it back in the race. Mr. Piggy not able to get any close enough that time to do anything with the DRS. Just got to be careful to not overspeed that too much. Otherwise, he will get a time penalty. DD Friend is starting to reel them in though. So they've got to keep an eye on that as there's a battle going on behind. Proof Widget getting overtaken by Glue and Popscog, I believe. Popscog now up 6 positions. Very well done to him as Proof Widget is down 1 position now. He's going to try and get back up to these drivers and just maintain what he has with them. As those softs look like they are starting to go off now. Mr. Piggy has fell outside for a second off Sainsy. Potentially Sainsy just has to try and catch up as much as possible. Bridget has already fell out of DRS, but Glue's had a half spin, and that has let both the Ferraris pass. And potentially Late Bloomer is now going to be able to catch back up with the drivers there. VFX Instinct is still close with DD Friend. All the spacing is pretty even except for a couple of parts right now, and the race is starting to unfold. Here we go. So the DRS, unfortunately, Mr. Piggy, I don't believe is going to get the DRS. Let's have a look. He does not get the DRS. That means he's going to be susceptible to tax, potentially to a couple others behind. VFX Instinct is losing all that time in the last corner, and it unfortunately lost the DRS now to DD Friend. DD Friend and Mr. Piggy now have the DRS of the people ahead though, of the Alpine ahead, so they can start reeling him in. Jay Francis. Is he going to be able to catch up with Late Bloomer? As long as he sticks with Late Bloomer, as he already has a penalty, he's going to have to just try and stick with him as much as possible. Let's have a look. VFX Instinct trying to stay with these drivers. Now with the DRS, potentially they have the ability to pull away now. So he's got to be careful of that. Currently the drivers, some of them look like they are flashing already with ERS issues, while others look like they have maintained a good amount of ERS. So this is going good for some drivers, not so good for others. Popscog is currently doing very well to be up 6 positions right now. Let's see if he can catch up to 50 Gen as these drivers are going through this final bit now. DD Friend right on the bastard Mr. Piggy. He's using the ERS. The one he knows the Mr. Piggy doesn't have, and he goes right up the inside. Does he get it done before the corner? He defends the inside just in case, but he does. He gets the move done, and he goes up into P3. Now he's going to try and chase half of the Alpine. However, Mr. Piggy is still right behind him, so he's just got to remember that Red Bull driver is going to try and keep on his tail. Instinct now has a different opponent to try and catch up to. DD Friend is doing so well right now to be up 4 positions. And he is managing to stay within that DRS zone of the driver ahead. And looks like those soft tires have went from 4.7 seconds to 4.12 seconds, so 4.2 seconds. So let's see if he's able to catch up any more of SR Racing. He's able to just hold out as much as possible. We will have to see what goes down. Mr. Piggy is now in the clutches again of DD Friend. DD Friend fell outside of the second barrier for DRS, and is now going to try and get in it or defend from the Red Bull as much as possible, and try and catch back up to the DRS of the next car as quickly as possible. My apologies. VFX Instinct is now also in the DRS of the drivers ahead. I don't think he's got it this one. Oh wait, no, he does. So he is reeling in the drivers ahead. He's just got to try and be careful to be able to keep managing his tyres as Shazam has been passed by Glue on the DR straight. And Shazam has got a little bit squirrely driving that curb. Has now got to try and steer with the Williams as much for instinct. Looking up the inside of the Red Bull, the Mercedes Red Bull rivalry back out of once again. Is he going to try and go for a move here? He's very, very close to the driver, only 2/10 off, but he's going to just keep buying his time to try and find a good spot to make the move. Just make sure you get the best exit out of it. You should be good to go. DD Fred is now falling away from Saiji. Saiji's starting to turn on the burners and is catching at an unbelievable rate. 2 SR Racing ahead. Those softs have definitely started dying off already, as Mr. Piggy is still trying to catch up and get past the McLaren. The McLaren, Red Bull, and the Mercedes, three of some of the best teams in Formula 1 in real life, are now chugging ahead. Let's see how this battle commences ahead. As SR Racing is already into the pits, that is his soft tyres gone. So now he's got to try and do a stint on whatever tyres he goes ahead with next. Mr. Piggy is not able to be close enough without that ERS usage to be able to get ahead of the McLaren. The McLaren looking a bit squirrely, but he looks like he should be fine. On to the medium tyres, that looks like. I wish it would let me see before he has to go what tyres they are. But it won't let me, because of course it won't. There we go. Hard tyres. He's won the hard tyres. So potentially might be trying to go to the end on these tyres. Let's see if he's able to do that. Here we go. Right on the back of the Red Bull is the Mercedes driver. However, DD Frienders went deep there. He was catching signs. He's 2 seconds away from Sainz now, and the Red Bull is trying to get as close as possible, and they are all close to each other now. Only 2 tenths away is Mr. Piggy. Is he going to try and go for a dive bomb here? No, he doesn't go for the lunge. But the McLarens went deep, and here we go, going up to the next section. He's not going for a move here. McLaren again going deep. Is he going to be able to get on the power? Though he gets on the power a little bit better than Red Bull, but the Red Bull is right behind him. And I believe, yes, the McLaren has enough ERS to be able to defend against this if the Red Bull doesn't. However, Instinct is trying to just save a bit of battery right now to stay ahead. Look at that McLaren. Because of that ERS, he's able to save it. However, he's had a little bit of a slide there. Potentially going to give the Red Bull a chance to step in and go deep. Does the McLaren? Is the Red Bull trying to go for the switchback right now? Looks like the Red Bull had to lift off a little bit to ensure that he got through that corner safely. But he is right on back of McLaren's tail. Mercedes is right on the back. And look at that. 50 Gent, is coming back. Popscon up 7 positions, by the way. 50 Gent is trying to catch up. Late Bloomer is slowly catching back up as well. As 3-second time penalty goes to Glue after his battle with Late Bloomer. Very unfortunate for Glue there. As almost side by side goes Piggy and DG Friend, as they pass the back a little spin, I believe. Or look like a little spin. Mr. Piggy now trying to stay with the McLaren again, and again he can't. He's just got to try and save his ERS as much as possible right now to be able to attack that McLaren. As soon as that McLaren starts using ERS, it's game over. He's got to use it sparingly. But he's not catching up enough. The Mercedes keeps getting close to that Red Bull, but can't do anything about the move, as we are now a third way through this race. Here we go. Lap 11 then. Potentially some medium tired people might try and start in the pit now. We'll just have to keep having a look, seeing how that goes for them. Here we go. We'll stay on board with the Mercedes right now to see how it's going to go for him. But we could also have a look at Glue and Shazam to see how it goes for them trying to check. Late Bloomer is most likely going to try and extend this stint to be able to just get positions back and then potentially go hard on the softs, go on the hards later. This is definitely a very big tyre wear track. from what I understand. Um, so just trying to keep on top of the tailway is probably going to be the best thing for the majority of the drivers. As DD Friend is trying to break the toe right now of Mr. Piggy. That DRS opening potentially. No, look, the ERS usage of the straight line speed of that McLaren is absolutely helping it right now. He has not been able to. The Red Bull's not been able to overtake on a straight line. So potentially he's going to have to try and look somewhere else for it. Oh, how interesting. As I Am Batman gets a 5-second time penalty. Oh no. 5-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane. The pit lanes are bitches, I understand that. You just gotta try your best. Here we go. Looks like some people up positions, but a lot of people in also down positions. So you just gotta be careful on that and not lose any more positions. And as you can see here, the Mercedes is trying to just keep up right now. He's doing well to keep up. He's up in position. As long as he could stagnate this, then potentially might benefit him later on. Oh, my apologies. Mr. Piggy is. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. DD Friend has went deep. Has came back on the trap, very close to Mr. Piggy there. Mr. Piggy trying to get the exit. DD Friend extending track limits there. This is going to go for the move. Here we go, up the inside. Goes the Red Bull as it goes a bit later on the brakes. Gets it stopped though. Goes up the inside of DD Friend and now Instinct potentially having a look on the inside of DD Friend. But luckily DD Friend has managed to stay ahead with his traction. So now the McLaren. Oh, get a bit slidey that was there as well. Does this mean, I tell you where, it's starting to get bad for the medium runners? Are they going to go after another set of mediums or even a set of hards? Who knows? Here we go, up the hill now. VFX Instinct should not lose too much time, just in case, to the Red Bull driver. His best chance is to get to the Red Bull driver and just follow him along. Because otherwise, how is sorry, trying to process what the word was. Oh my god, I don't even remember what I was saying. But here we go, Mr. Piggy has slid. Oh, he's about on a curb wheelie, and the Mercedes has managed to get past after that battle with the McLaren and the Red Bull. Mercedes has managed to get past and now going to try and chase after the McLaren. Very, very well done to her. And then my apologies. I keep getting distracted. I'm trying my best to remember. Sorry, I'm trying my best to remember what keeps going on. But my brain is literally non-functional right now. And I haven't even got my phone on me because it's not charged to be able to read the comments. So if you guys tell me that I'm crazy, then I can't read it, so don't worry. Here we go. Now, Instinct trying to catch back with a DD Friend as Mr. Piggy is slowly starting to fall out now in time with the others. He has got DRS for this run. Is he going to have the next run? We'll just have to see. Here we go through this sector now. Mr. Piggy trying not to lose DRS with the other drivers. And he has not got DRS. So potentially this can bring 50% Bloomer And pops Kong back into the fight. Who knows? Sorry, up the inside or around the outside, Popscotch, not Popscotch. Sorry, Instinct is trying to go on the McLaren, but the McLaren is not having any of it. The McLaren is trying absolutely best. As getting very close. Oh my god, I keep dropping this mic. Getting very close to the Mercedes driver is the McLaren lap 50 now. It's the McLaren pit and the McLaren goes straight into the pit. Mercedes driver decides to sail one more time. Is anybody else pitting soon? My apologies. Oh my god. My mic is just not working right now. Mr. Piggy has now entered the pit. Oh my dears. As 50 Gen is suddenly up as I believe, where is he? SR Racing pitted. He is now going to be able to pull ahead. 50 Gen is up to P2 right now. Go 50 Gen. His Instinct has just elected to stay out to potentially try an overcut here. Is that going to work on this game? Who actually knows? I don't know if you can hear that well. My mic is terrible. Instinct now trying to go on the inside of the Aston Martin. Here he goes around the outside and into this next corner. That was a terrible camera angle. He did exceed track limits a little bit there. However, he did get placed back straight away. And 5th Gen has managed to stay ahead in this lap. We are halfway through the race now. Let's go. It's 50. Oh, they both go a bit deep there. If only the Instinct went on the inside and went a bit more shallow. Could have got the move done there, but he did not, unfortunately. And here he goes, round the outside, turn inside. Is not able to get that done, and now he is going ahead to be able to go and try and get this on DRS. If it doesn't pit, the Aston Martin does pit, sorry, and that still gives the Aston Martin DRS to be able to keep going ahead. Here we go. Sorry, oh my god, I'm so bad at this. Here we go. Anyways, my apologies. D-Friend has made the move again on Mr. Piggy. Is DD-Friend going to be able to pull away now? We'll have to keep an eye on this one. Is 50 Gen going to be able to catch up as well? I'll have to keep an eye on that one. Oh my god. Again, Mrs. P, if you can hear this, I haven't read the chat in a while. Sorry, I should probably be reading the chat as we go with this race, as people are getting close. I probably should be reading the chat right now. I'm sorry. My apologies to everyone in chat. My god. Evening, King Kong, two-stop, you think McDonald's microphone, yeah. My apologies for not reading the chat, I really am just not on it today. What can I say? Here we go. Is Mr. Piggy going to be able to get the move to Shazam? Gets a 5-second penalty for being in the pit lane. My apologies to Shazam as Mr. Piggy in that Red Bull with the DRS tries to go on the inside in the McLaren and does. He goes up the inside and gets that move done going into there, and it's now up to P5. They are on the hard tyres, so they're most likely trying to go to the end. How long is CNZ going to hold on to that for as SR Racing is starting? As CNZ has not pitted yet, so SR Racing is going to be ahead right now. How long is he going to be ahead for? DD Friend is going to have to try and stay with Mr. Piggy to make sure you can keep that. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Is the McLaren going to be able to get this move done? This is the only close battle except for Glue and Shazam behind. Getting also close, so we'll keep an eye on them as well. But right now, this battle that we want to look for. However, DD Friend has just fallen outside of DRS. Oh no! Is he going to get DRS now? Let's have a look. Is he getting DRS? He is not. And J. Francis has pitted now. So, Glue will go on board with it. See if he can get anything done on the Ferrari driver of Shazam. As we have 13 laps to go now. DD Friend has got a time penalty. Oh, I didn't notice that earlier. Glue is catching a rate now. Tag goes past the Ferrari driver and gets the move done into turn 1. Very well done to the Williams. He's got to try and keep that move now. Make sure he's kept it. However, this DRS zone might screw him over a little bit. We will see. Here we go. Is the Ferrari driver able to get this move back? He's using the DRS. Could have went for it there, but decides to back out and just buy this time. Very, very good. As long as he wants to be able to survive, because to finish first you got to finish. Here we go. 1 second separates DD Friend. Is he going to try and use ERS to be able to get back within that 1 second? Potentially not. He potentially just might be outside of a second now and trust that he's able to get back in it later. Assignsy and Instinct have finally pitted. Let's see what tyres they're going to go to. Are they going to go soft tyres, try and go 30 laps? Or are they going to go hard tyres now because they've been on the medium? Sorry, they've been on mediums for the majority of the time. So what tyre have they went to? Assignsy is going to try and push them soft tyre at the end. 50 Gen and Instinct, sorry, they're both on the soft tyre. They think they can take the soft tyre to the end. This is going to get spicy right now as SR Racing is 11 seconds ahead of Mr. Piggy. Jesus Christ. Let's see if he's able to keep that lead as we keep going around these corners now. Assignsy is already within 10 of DD Friend. DD Friend is currently sticking to that 1 second. He's not getting close enough to get the DRS, but he's now not falling away. So he's at a stalemate right now where he's just matching the pace of the next driver. However, look how quickly the Alpine driver has caught up there. And he is right up on the gearbox of the McLaren driver. He's easily probably going to get him done on the straight, but we will have a look and see. As the McLaren goes a little bit deep there, those hard tyres are just not working anymore, especially against brand new, fresh, soft. So let's have a look. He's already got the move done, going down the hill, up to the DRS zone. And he activates the DRS right there. And he's just going to fly away from the driver now. And that is the Alpine up to second place. He's going to try and chase after the next one. Potentially, DD Friend could get dragged along here by the Alpine though, to start battling again with the Red Bull of Mr. Piggy. friend is sorry, my apologies. DD friend is starting to fall away just a little bit. Let's hope he doesn't fall away too much, as we want to see if he can keep it. He's already 8 tenths behind though. Oh my god, I'm so sorry for the McDonald's, mate. It is terrible. DD friend is already 1.3 seconds outside of the DRS of Sciency. Sciency is already starting to pull ahead though of Mr. Piggy, and he easily gets that move done. And there he goes, drifting off into second place. Now trying to catch up to P1. Let's see if he can get that done. 10 laps to go in this race. Let's see, DD friend is back in the DRS. Is he able to just... Did he get... Is Godzilla retired? Don't tell me. That's a safety car. And that has absolutely screwed over Sciencey. And it's screwed over Instinct. Both of them on the softer tyres. Now might not have a pair of soft tyres to be able to pit to. Whereas all the other drivers can now pit to new softs. Oh no. This is bad news for them. I hope that they are able to get this to have a battle at the end. But this is a safety car. It might be till lap 26, so then we might have 7 laps of racing left. Let's see how this goes. I'm sorry, I've got to go and grab some water. I will be back once the safety car starts up or stops. Alright, I'm back with my water. Mr. Piggy, oh no. Mr. Piggy has pitted and has had to go to the medium tyres, as he wanted the fresh tyres, but he obviously did not have any softs left. So now he's going to try and get those medium tyres to the end. But they might have better tyre wear by the end. It just depends how fast the softs are in the beginning, as Instinct is keeping on the softs that he put on. So he thinks he can probably get them to the end. Oh, actually, it still might be a push to get them to the end, but he's gonna try at least. As he will definitely have at least less tyre wear than originally planned, so potentially he's going to get that to the end. I think we're gonna go on lap 26, so that is when we probably will be going. So yeah. Oh, yep, sorry, I was right. The safety car is in now, and we are going on lap 26. My apologies again. Sorry for coughing into the mic, that must have been loud. Here we go. VFX Instinct. Is he going to try and leave it as late as possible? We will have to have a look. Here we go. And he is gone now. He is gone now. Let's see how the other drivers fare. SR Racing is going to try and steer with them and try and get the move done as soon as possible. Has he got a good tour? He is. The Haas got a good tour and he's got good straight line speed. He goes around the outside and he gets ahead of the Mercedes, who backs out to make sure they can get through that corner safely. 7 laps of fuel remaining. The Mercedes is going to just try and keep with SR Racing here, but SR Racing is starting to already pull away on them fresh softs. Sainz is going to be also chasing after the Mercedes. It goes for late braking, potentially trying to go for a move around the outside, but unfortunately does not get that done. Mr. Picky was not able to capitalise on the late braking from Sainz there. Very dangerous from the driver, but overall it was sorry, it didn't cause anything too significant. So we'll continue on with the race. The Alpine trying to keep with the Mercedes to make sure you can try and go for the race win right now. SR Racing is just wanting to probably pull away by this point. So Mr. Piggy now gets 310 tap high. So the battle between him and DD Friend is going to matter right now, because them two have now got the exact same time penalties as there is battling going on at the back. Mercedes is starting to lose ground with the Haas driver. The Alpine is probably going to try and get the move on the Mercedes right now. Oh, and they got a bit close there due to the Mercedes lack of straight line speed, it looks like. As it looks like he's about to get overtaken by not one. The Red Bull's going for it, but the Red Bulls went wide, and the Mercedes has barely kept the place. How the Red Bull is trying to go around the outside, but does not able to get that done. As the McLaren, lost a little bit of speed, does the McLaren, and gets pushed a little bit wide by the Red Bull. He's trying to stay all the way on the right side, go round the outside of the Red Bull, and get the move done. He goes a little bit wide there again, make sure he does not get any more penalties, but he has unfortunately had to back out and try his luck there on. Sainz is trying to reel in the Haas driver now, and he's dropped the Mercedes driver. But unfortunately, it looks like he's not gaining enough time to be able to actually get the Haas driver right now. Here we go, Mr. Piggy up the inside of Instinct. Yes, he was over the inside of Instinct and got the move done. Instinct, them old softs are obviously not the way to go, and now he's potentially going to get overtaken by DD Friend, who is on fresh softs that just has a lot more grip than him. Look, the Mercedes are losing time through there. DRS is now enabled again for 5 more laps. Let's see how this goes down. Sainz has got to be able to do something here to try and catch up to SR Racing. SR Racing is out of ERS, so potentially binging some ERS to binge using some ERS to try and catch back up to the hard driver might be the call. DD Friend now on the back of Mr. Piggy. Mr. Piggy is flashing red. His light is flashing red, so it means he is out of ERS. Let's see if anything is going to get done from this move. Sorry. Here we go. DD Friend still trying to keep with the Red Bull. The Red Bull has tried to catch back up as Alpine is now. Sainz is starting to lose pace now with SR Racing. Is he going to be able to catch back up with the rest of these laps? Or 50 Gen is now trying to catch VFX Instinct, and those soft tires are just not working. Look how much time he loses on that little turn, and now the Mercedes is just losing positions. It's so unfortunate. Look, Glue's past him now. Is Shazam also past him? No, Shazam is too far back, unfortunately. But the Mercedes is just losing positions left, right, and centre due to that tyre wear, probably, on the car. DD Friend now going up ahead around the Red Bull. as Late Bloomer gets the fastest lap of the race now. Has been showing pace, but was unfortunate in his instance today. And here we go. On to the last 4 laps. DD Friend trying to fight for a podium position right now. Is he able to get it done? As Pop Kong is falling back right now. Probably to an incident, but I am unsure. I haven't seen it yet. Here we go. Up and across through this third sector now to try and catch back up. Sainz is now falling into the clutches of the Red Bull driver. That Red Bull's mediums are definitely going to start working pretty much as of now, and he is going to be starting to gain a lot more time due to the tyre wear of the majority of the drivers. So here we go. Is he going to be able to get enough time here? As that was a bit of a, that looked like a bit of slip and slide from the Alpine ahead, but nothing to be done. So for the Red Bull, yeah, he is catching a rate of knots, but he's not able to go for the move on this one. He might in the next year or so, and we'll have to see on that one to make sure to keep in track limits. However, if he does get this drive, if he does get the Alpine, the Alpine will still be able to get P2 most likely because of the time penalties. So potentially it won't really matter much. Oh, Mr. Piggy goes a bit deep there on his braking and almost runs it into the back of Sainz, but luckily it doesn't. And here we go. The McLaren of DD Friend going, trying to keep up now. He is now within Mr. Piggy's range, but them soft tyres, they're all starting to wear out for everyone now. So the medium tyre runners are actually going to benefit a lot more, as Glue has went up the inside of 5th gen and has managed to get the move done. However, the Williams goes a little bit deep, but does get a nice run out of it and managed to stay ahead. Here we go. DD Friend. The McLaren, Mr. Red Bull and Mr. Piggy, Jesus, is right on the back of Sainz right now. Is he going to get the move done as Sainz started catching SR Racing? SR Racing is obviously of 50 Gent retired from the session. And that's a late safety car. Is anybody going to pit? I don't think. Oh, actually, VFX Instinct is pitting. He's taking the opportunity to pit. People on the mediums aren't pitting as of yet. Looks like the only person pitting is 5th gen, and this is going to be a 2 or 1 lap race to the end now. This safety car to change everything. I wonder what I'm with 50 Gent there. We will have to see. Oh, this is spicy. Oh, and it's already in this lap. Oh my dear, so we are just going to get basically 2 laps of racing. Is SR... This potentially VFX Instinct might be a bit screwed, but he is on fresh start. So if he can cut his way through the pack, potentially this might be good, as SR Racing has went now. Caught Sainz a little bit off guard there, as he's already second ahead. Now the Red Bull of Mr. Piggy has now got a prime chance to overtake him. And is he going to try and overtake him now? Looks like he was, but Sainz has managed his here as well. Oh, there's a little bump, there's a little tap. Please don't tell me that has caused damage to the Red Bull. Let's hope not. It doesn't look like it. No, it doesn't look like it. So potentially everything's okay now. But Sainz is has fallen away from SR Racing, and looks like SR Racing is in prime position to win this race tonight now. but the grip on them soft tyres is just absolutely gone away. So, let's see if the Red Bull is able to do anything about any of the other drivers. I'm Batman, another 3-second time penalty. Let's have a look at the time penalty, sorry. 3 seconds for the majority of drivers except for Glue, who has 6 seconds. Yeah, 3 seconds to Glue, and I Batman has 9 seconds. So we'll see where that lands everyone else. Mr. Piggy is already out of ERS, as we saw from the flashing light. And SR Racing has just managed to pull away as we go onto the final lap of this race, pretty much. My apologies. Now, SR Racing, I mean, Mr. Piggy is able to just stay ahead of D-Friend. They will be able to get ahead of them. However, with the time penalties, potentially, Privilege could get a podium out of this if he stays with the other drivers. He's just got to stay as best he can with them and not fall too far back. That will be not too much of a challenge, especially on his mediums, but never say never. You never know what happens. SR Racing is clearly ahead right now. TD Friend is going for it. He's trying to get ahead of the Red Bull right now, but unfortunately he's not able to get done as the Red Bull he's got a better exit. Everything is going for TD Friend right now. He's trying to go for absolutely everything, try and get these moves done, because he knows this is the last opportunity to do it. Here we go. Let's see if he goes for any more dive bombs. Let's hope it's not too tight. He's looking over the inside for that one. Does not get it done. Tries to get a good exit of that. And there's another 3 seconds. And that will be his race done and dusted. My apologies for pausing there. That'll be his race gone. As there are moves going on at the back. But your winner of today's race, absolute nice domination from taking it for the first lap. Here he is, over the line, SR Racing. Well done to him for finishing the race in first. Sainty comes second. Privilege moves up to P3. Mr. Piggy is in P4. Shazam is in P5. DD Friend falls down to P6 and Popcorn P7. Late Bloomer then goes to P8 with J Francis in P10. Sorry, after the penalties had applied. Oh, what a race! And my apologies for the rubbish commentary tonight. Like I said, I'm ill, tired, all the above. I'm literally going straight to bed after I get off now. But I hope you all enjoy. This has been UFRL Tier 3, Round 7 at Portugal of UFRL Racing. I hope you all have enjoyed very much, and I hope you will all enjoy in the future. There is our podium sitters levitating off the ground. And here is your finishing. There is your finish. There you go. Make sure I just get a screenshot of that. And thank you again all so for watching, and I hope to see you all next time. Please do tune in to the next rounds. And yes, we'll see you all later.